Ladies and gentlemen, spring training continues as the Hyrule Hookshots face off against the Bonneton Badgers in our second elimination match. The second losers bracket match as both of these teams struggle to keep their tournament hopes alive. We'll see which one's able to triumph in the end and which one will be sent home. Hookshots up first at bat, team captain Peach leading the way, takes strike one. Contact on that one, a line drive gets over the head of the Redwood, but Red Shy Guy hustles in right, makes the catch right before it touches down. Gets the first out for Bonneton. Toadsworth now up at bat, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two for Toadsworth. Slap hit and a grounder up to Redwood at second. Red Pianta will have the throw to first. No more outs for the Hookshots as Dolly Parton comes up. Doesn't quite clear the infield. A jump from the Redwood will make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Hookshots. Badgers up next. Bottom of the first, team captain Mario leading the way. Toadsworth on the mound for the Hyrule Hookshots, one of their strongest players this whole tournament. Pop fly for Mario out deep right, Pink Yoshi in position. Bomb won't fly out in time to interrupt. She'll make the catch. Red Pianta steps up at bat. Contact on the fastball will come down into the gap. A bobble from Dolly, that one almost goes wild. Dixie able to assist to bring it in field. Red Pianta gets on first. First hit of the game as Green Shy Guy comes up. Ball outside. He doesn't swing. Finds his pitch, goes for the star swing, gets past Diddy Kong. Green Guy gets the hit. Runner now in scoring position as Blue Critter comes up to bat, steps up into the box. Big opportunity for a starred blitter. Can the Badgers power through early? Will touchdown in right, a single for Blitter. But he loads the bases. They've still got 2 outs left as it comes to Red Shy Guy to try to clutch up. Big windup from Red Shy Guy dealing with a pre-charge from Toadsworth. Toadsworth doesn't find the zone, ball outside. Star swing from Red Guy, that's gonna touch down in the outfield. Red Pianta makes it in home. The Redwood first to score. RBI star swing from Red Shy Guy. The Bonneton Badgers just keep moving around the bases. Mario next up, bases still loaded. Toadsworth gets strike one. Another star swing! Yoshi's gonna bobble it! The forced error off the star as Dolly just sits there and watches it go. 2 in for Mario as Bonneton has decided to just keep spinning the stars. The Badgers know what's working. They're putting the pressure on the Hookshots. 3-0 as Dark Bones comes up. Garth winds up with runners in the corners. Poor contact gets past Diddy Kong. That's going to be another one in. RBI single for Garth as the hits start and they don't stop. A runner still in scoring position for Pauline. Mario on second. It's the ball inside, doesn't swing. Toadsworth really struggling up there on the mound. Low one, Diddy Kong will turn the double play here to end the inning. But an explosive start for the Badgers. Top of the second, Hookshots will have a lot of climbing back into this one to do. Dixie Kong leading off, Diddy on deck. Could be a solid start, but a low hit from Dixie. Grounder over to Blue Critter. Thrown out at first. Diddy Kong next up in the box. Takes strike one. Doesn't chase inside. Waits for the right pitch. And he'll find it, but it's going to be a pop fly out left. Red Toad in position. The Road Warrior keeps his eye on it. Makes the catch. 2 outs for the Hookshots as Big Bloopa comes up. Wind up for Blooper. Slap hit. This one's gonna plant itself down in left. Blooper makes it over to first. Yoshi next up to bat. Big wind up, but another grounder. The Hookshots just struggling to get the balls off the ground as they send them all over to Blue Critter at short. Badgers, a 4-run lead in the bottom of the second. They've got a commanding position on this game, and they're looking to pile more runs on. Red Toad starts off slap hit single. Mario back up top of the lineup. Team captain comes up to bat once more, but Yoshi's gonna grab it and turn the double play to first. Not high enough to clear the infield. The green dinosaur gets the double play. Slap hit from Red Pianta. Dixie makes the catch out in left, closes the distance. And it's a clean inning. The Hookshots defense does exactly what it needs to do to get out of that jam. Badgers still lead by 4 as we go to the top of the third. Hookshots need to get on the board, need to catch back up. Pink Yoshi pops one up into the gap. Mario just barely gets there. The me magnet hands once again. Tingle comes up next. I'm Green Me takes strike 1. Big line drive, but a dive from the Redwood. Able to get underneath it, makes the catch. Hookshots now at the top of their own lineup. Peach in the box. 1 ball for Peach. Another one hasn't swung yet. Good eye. Slap hit up through the center. Peach will get a single, gets to first. Runner on now for Toadsworth. No more outs, needs to be careful here, can't hit another grounder. Big wind up. Doesn't take one inside that far. It's the slap hit, this will come down in the gap. Toadsworth. Single puts Peach in scoring position on second. Dolly Parton up, ready to hit it big. Strike 1 for Dolly. Big hit, line drive out deep. That's gonna be Peach to third and an error from the Road Warrior. Dolly scores one in. An RBI single brings the team captain in home as the Hookshots get on the board. Comedy of errors from the Road Warrior out in left field, tangled up on the roots, unable to get the buddy pass. Now runners in the corners for Dixie Kong. Still no outs left. They gotta be careful, but Dixie's gonna plant one into the gap. And that'll be Toadsworth in home. A second run for the Hookshots. Toadsworth slides across the plate as they start to scramble their way back into this one. Diddy Kong coming up now. Another running opportunity. Dolly Parton in scoring position. Diddy gets the slap and plants one down in right. Loads the bases. Big blooper coming up. A bases loaded situation. Can he clutch up? Gets a good clean hit. Comes down. An RBI single for Blooper puts one more through for the Hookshots. The small ball, exactly what they need. The hits have started coming in and they don't show any signs of slowing down. Yoshi now coming up. Can he keep the streak rolling? Strike 1 for Yoshi. Goes for the star swing. The egg comes out. It'll bounce wild. Yoshi will get to first. Another RBI single ties this game up. A wild bouncing egg protects the ball, prevents it from being caught in field. Doesn't go out as deep as they may have liked. They get one run and tie the game as it comes over to Pink Yoshi to try to keep it going. Can they take the lead? Strike 1 for Poshi. She'll swing big, and this one might have what it takes to go over the fences. But it will fall just short. Red Shy Guy makes the catch out in right at the wall. The Hookshots are stopped there. A tied ball game as we go to the bottom of the third. Still anyone's game. Toadsworth hangs out on the mound a little bit longer. Green Shy Guy gets a slap hit, rolls up center. Green Guy to first. Blitter next up at the plate, ready to use that star, but he's got to deal with the pre-charge. Strike one for Blitter. No charge this time, and no swing either. Will wind up big once more. Solid hit. This one hangs a little bit too much, and Dolly will make the catch in center. Quick throw brings it infield. Shy Guy just gets back to first. Another Shy Guy up at bat. Red Guy this time. Strike one. He'll wind up. Popped out left. It looks like it could have what it takes. They've got the Kim, and they'll buddy jump that one. No Red Guy home run. Green Shy Guy retreats once more. A dinger denied for Red Shy Guy. Dixie and Dolly make the play at the roots to stop that one from sailing over the fences. Hookshots hold on to their tied ball game. They need one more out before they get their shot at offense. Can Mario push through? Not this time, but the green shell will make sure he gets... No! He gets a chance, but just not fast enough. Mario unable to make it to first. Diddy gets the throw in. Top of the fourth. Hookshots. Now they get their shot to steal the lead back from the Badgers. Mario not happy about that. Sends out the star pitch. The fireball fastball for strike one. Dingle gets the slap, but doesn't clear the infield. Will be thrown out at first. Peach next up. Strike one for Peach. Big swing, and this one stays fair. Will roll out to the corner. Peach gets the single. Doesn't have the speed to go for second. Runner on for Toadsworth. Bouncing grounder will be the double play from Toadsworth. Inning ends there. Badgers now with a shot to take control of this one once more. Bottom of the fourth. Garth Bones leading off. Big windup from Garth. Strike one. Slap hit hangs a little bit, and Dolly will make the catch in center. Pauline next up in the box. Road Warrior on deck. Grounder gets past Diddy. He's just not playing well at second. Red Toad coming up next. Strike one for the Road Warrior. He's got a runner on first with Good Kim. Could bring some power to bat here. Just goes for the slap and another hanging one. Dolly grabs it in center. Over to Mario. The team captain will wind up big. Can he fight through the pre-charge? Launches one outright. Pink Yoshi doesn't quite have it in time. Single for Mario. Puts two deep as Red Pianta comes up next. Good Kim for the Redwood. He's gonna wind up. All outside for Red Pianta. Finds the pitch he wants to swing on, and that'll get down. Red Pianta, slap single. Bases loaded. Green Shy Guy. Now's your chance to hit it big. Can you clutch up? There's the windup from Green Guy. He wants to go for the power swing. Takes strike one. Oh, strike two gets him inside. Can Toadsworth close this inning with a strikeout? Sends out the start pitch. The Brain Scrambler rolls it low just across the dirt. Green Shy Guy will swing. Toadsworth stops the Badgers with the bases loaded. An elite star pitch to melt the mind of Green Shy Guy. Hookshots, a chance back up at bat. Dolly Parton in the box. Oh, Ooh, and a dive from Green Shy Guy at third. Plays hard, makes the catch. Badgers get a critical first out. Dixie Kong coming up next. Slaps it, but a jump from the Redwood finds out number 2. Diddy Kong winding up, tips one off. This one's got a lot of hang to it, and it will hook left. Red Toad across the foul line makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Hookshots in the 5th, unable to get a rally going. Hand it back over to the Badgers once more. See if they can reclaim their game. Toadsworth feeling the fatigue on the mound as Blitter comes up. Strike 1 for Blitter. Perfect contact. Blue Critter launches it straight up center field. Dixie's trying to come in but won't get there in time. A solo shot for Blitter as the Badgers reclaim the game. Big hits. That one sent straight up center, a clean linear drive. Blue Critter trots home. Toadsworth, will he hang on the mound? He won't. Toadsworth comes off, will swap with Princess Peach as she comes up to pitch. A very different kind of beast, no longer having to deal with that pre-charge. Badgers have unlocked their offensive powers. Red Shy Guy lines one out left. Dixie doesn't quite have the catch. She'll hold Red Guy to a single. Mario next up, going for the bunt with a runner on first. They've got no outs. It's a great time to do it. She'll send out the star pitch. Will he hold the bunt there? He does, but strike. Ooh, just goes for the pickoff. Doesn't find it. We'll have one more shot to try to get this bunt. Strike 2. Will give a real swing this time, and a grounder over to Yoshi will be the double play. 2 fast outs as Garth Bones comes up to bat. Ball inside. Slap hit. This one's gonna hang, and Dolly will make the catch in center right. A little bit too much pop to it, not enough power. Top of the 6th, Hookshots trailing by 1. And they claw their way back up into this game. They've got Big Blooper in the box. Strike 1 for Blooper. Big hits, but this one's gonna be a pop fly out deep in the wall. Mario in position. Will make the catch. First out on the count as Yoshi comes up to bat. Strike 1 for Yoshi. Great line drive. Can Mario get there? He will. Gets underneath it. No more outs. Pink Yoshi steps up. Will have to deal with the star pitch. The fireball. She'll make contact. Fouls it off. Grounder over to Blue Critter will be thrown out at first to end the top of the inning. Bottom of the 6th, Badgers with a chance to put some more on, buy themselves a little bit of a safety net before we go to the top of the 7th. Pauline leading off. Star pitch comes out from Peach. She'll make contact, and that one's cleanly hit. Pauline gets the single. Red Toad, the Road Warrior, a runner on. Outside. Another star pitch from Peach. Can he deal with it? Ooh, fair ball bounces down on the foul line past third. Red Toad gets the single. It's a captain's duel. Peach versus Mario. Mario with 2 deep. And perfect contact from Mario sends it flying up center left. Dixie will be there, and they should have the buddy jump. They'll have the height they need. Runners are able to retreat. Dolly and Dixie stop that 3-run home run from coming through. Still A 1-run game. Badgers 1 out on the count. They've got 2 more shots to put some insurance on the board. As the Redwood steps up, slap hit, Yoshi will tongue it. He'll be thrown out at first, but he's used that out to advance both runners. Too deep for Green Shy Guy, and they're trying to steal for home. Green Shy Guy, poor contact, will foul that one. They'll try it one more time, and a bad bunt. Oh, they almost get the forced out at second. Star swing from Green Guy, a bobble from Diddy, but Pink Yoshi makes the catch. Goes wild in the outfield, but just slowly hangs and before it comes back down. Pink Yoshi's able to make a critical out. What a play in right field to hold the Badgers to 1 run. Top of the 7th, Lime Green Tingle up to try to start things off. Hookshots. They need to claw back into this one if they want to keep their tournament alive, but a low line drive right to the Redwood at second. Not what they're looking for. 1 out down as Bonneton looks to hunt 2 more. Peach swings big, but will be a pop fly out to center. Mario in position, no green shell in top. Oh, it gets there just in the nick of time. Peach gets a triple. Shell plowing through both Red Shy Guy and Mario. Frame perfect stops the catch. Toadsworth up, Peach trying to steal for home, and that one's gonna be a fair ball. She makes it in, it's a tied ball game in the top of the 7th. They go for the out at home instead of trying to get Toadsworth out. They'll clutch it up in the end, but that one slips through. No more outs for the Hookshots as Dolly comes up and a grounder over to Blue Critter. Top of the 7th goes by. Hookshots need to play some elite defense if they want to hold onto this one and see a top of the 8th. But the Badgers could walk it off here and now. Starred Blitter ready to fire off. Pop fly outright. Can Dolly get there? Pink Yoshi at the wall. Will play it off the back. No catch. Will be a double for Blitter. Shy Guy next up. A runner in scoring position. Will he go for the star swing? Peach sends out the star pitch. Slaps it. Diddy makes the catch and the double play to get the runner. An incredible dive from the ape at second. They get a critical double. Now no more outs for the Badgers as Mario comes up. Top of the 8th, just 1 out away. Can Peach get through? 1 strike on the count. She'll go for the stars pitch, but the pow block. Mario's gonna make it to first. She doesn't have the pickup on the mound as the ball goes through her legs, and now that's a runner on for Garth Bones. Could walk it off right here. Big hit out into the gap and right, and Pink Yoshi's just watching it go. Mario to third. Will hold there, won't play for home, but that's 2 on. Pauline now only needs a single. And it's curtains for the Hookshots. Can the Badgers get this one back under control? Doesn't clear the infield. Diddy makes the catch at second. And we're going to extras. It's some free baseball as we see a top of the 8th. Dixie leading off with Diddy on deck. Cooper in the hole as Mario starts to get tired on the mound. Slap hit from Diddy doesn't clear. Red Pianta's got it at second. The Redwood stands proud. Mario hangs out on the mound, doesn't rotate yet. Poor contact from Diddy will be thrown out at first as well. Mario just needs to get through 1 more batter here as Blooper comes up to bat. Strike 1 for Bloop. Big hit out left. Blooper will get the single. Low line drive gets through the defense. Runner on for Yoshi. Another line drive out left. This one shanks foul. There's the star pitch. Will he swing? He does. This one doesn't get through. However, Green Shy Guy a diving catch at third. Hookshots unable to find the runs in the 8th. And the Badgers break through their defense in the bottom of the inning. The Road Warriors starting off. Strike one for Red Toad. Peach gets him outside. A star pitch. Can he deal with it? Goes for the slap. Dixie not going to get there in time. The Road Warrior gets his single. Peach, the stamina starting to run out. A lot of star pitches. Still got Diddy ready to go if she needs to rotate. Strike one for Mario. Another star pitch. This might be her last. He'll get the slap. Dolly not going to get there in time. Mario with a single. Red Pianta 2 on. Will he hit it big? Peach is coming off. She's gonna leave the mound and she'll go over to second. Yoshi comes up to pitch. There's the rainbow ball. Strike one for Pianta. Big hits from the Redwood. It's sent flying up center. Dixie barely gonna get there. Will they have the buddy jump? They do. They find the first out. No walk-off home run for Red Pianta. Big hits, but Dixie and Dolly able to be exactly where they need to be. Stop that run. Green Shy Guy next up to try to close things out for his team. He spent a star of almost every at-bat, it feels like. Will he do so again and go for the star swing? Just the slap. Peach makes the diving catch into the double play. And the bottom of the 8th goes by. No conclusion yet. No one able to break out of the deadlock. Top of the 9th. Hookshots get another shot. Pink Yoshi leads the way. Mario will come off the mound here and now. Goes over to third, and it's Green Shy Guy who's coming up to pitch. First reliever, Green Shy Guy, is having a game, but is on the mound where he wants to be. Strike one, goes for the star changeup. Pink Yoshi will clear the infield. She'll get a single. Tingle next up. There's the star pitch, the changeup once more, but he takes strike one. Slap hit, Blue Critter will get the double play as Red Pianta charges through it, almost whiffed. Peach up as the bases are cleared, no more outs. Can she keep the dream alive? She'll foul one off right. Another big swing from Peach, a bouncing grounder gets through. Peach to first, Toadsworth up next. No more outs, Toadsworth will need to hit it big. Strike one. Strike two for Toadsworth. There's the star pitch, makes contact. That's gonna be a shallow pop fly. Red Pianta makes the catch. Top of the 9th goes by. We go to the bottom of the inning. Badgers get their shot once more. The Hookshots unable to clutch up and close it out. Blue Critter fouls one off left, but we see the power. Another big hit. This one's going deep, but a pop fly from Blitter. Dolly will make the catch at the wall. Red Shy Guy stepping up next. There's the rainbow pitch. Oh, a jump from Toadsworth at third makes the catch. No more outs for the Badgers as Mario comes up. Another star pitch, another rainbow. Mario threads the needle up center. Gets to first. Runner on with Kim for Garth Bones and an air item support too. This could be the Badgers' best shot. Strike one. Big hit from Garth Bones. That's going to be out at the wall. Mario to second. Pal Block stuns her up. He's on third. Does he turn the corner? Oh, pulls back to third. Doesn't have the speed to come in home, but that's runners in the corners as Pauline comes up. Game-winning run just 90 feet away for Pauline, and he's trying to steal home. There's the bunt. Garth able to advance to second, but all eyes are on third. He'll try it again. It's gonna be fair. Green Shell doesn't stop Bloop, and she's thrown out at first. No run will score. Blooper gets it in time. Badgers moments away from victory, but the Hookshots have other plans. Top of the 10th. Strike one for Dolly. Star pitch, big windup, and a swing and a miss. Strike two. Another star pitch. She'll have contact on that one, plants it in the gap. Dolly gets the single. Green Shy Guy has given it a lot of gas, but those star pitches burning through the stamina. Dixie Kong next up. Will get another slap single. Dolly now in scoring position. Diddy Kong could bring this runner in. Just needs to clear the infield. Planted in one of the power alleys. Could be what this team needs. Strike one for Diddy. Gets the slap and a bobble from the Redwood. Diddy gets to first. Bases loaded for Blooper. No outs on the count either. Star pitch from Green Shy Guy. Bloop slams it down. That's gonna be one run in. Dixie trying to make it two. It's a close play, but she will just barely get it at the end. A 2 RBI single for Blooper. What incredible stuff. The Hookshots in the top of the 10th. They want to keep playing. They want to keep this tournament going. Badgers desperately trying to stop them, but they're down by 2 now, 7-5. Still no outs. Hookshots could do even more here. Grounder from Yoshi bounces over to short. Will be the double play. They don't get the out at third. Diddy able to advance. 90 feet from home as Pink Yoshi comes up to bat. Slap hit, but it doesn't get through. A dive from the Redwood finds that third out. But is it too little too late? Badgers playing catch up to the Hookshots. The Road Warrior will start off in the bottom of the 10th. They've got one last shot to tie this one up and keep it going. Can they steal it away? Strike one for Red Toad. There's the star pitch, the rainbow. Fouled off from Red Toad. No more strikes left, but he'll get the slap hit, comes down. Red Toad with a single. Runner on for Mario, and we've seen Mario threaten a home run once this game. Can he hit it big again? Could tie it up with one good hit. Strike one for Mario. Goes for the slap, comes down. It'll be a single for Mario. 2 on for Red Pianta. The Redwood no longer looking to tie up the game. Could walk it off here and now. Another walk-off opportunity. Red Pianta, can he follow through? Just goes for the slap, but he gets through. Oh, just barely fast enough to get there as well. Bases loaded for Green Shy Guy. The man of the hour on the Badgers. Will he clutch up here at the end? Star pitch from Yoshi. Strike one, Green Shy Guy. Big hit, but Toadsworth gets the double play at third. Their deep runner cut off a masterful catch and tack on the bag. Over to Blue Critter to try to end this one. No more outs for the Badgers, but they've got their best player in star player. Big windup. Drive out center. Dolly gets there, makes the catch in center. And the Hookshots mount a miraculous comeback. Incredible stuff all the way through to the bottom of the 10th, but the Hookshots will solidify it with a 7-5 victory over the Badgers. Incredible stuff from both teams in what may be our most exciting game of spring training yet. We'll take a quick peek at our MVP in the box scores, and this one solely belongs to Blooper. A phenomenal clean single to push 2 in home and give his team the victory. Peek at the box scores and you can see the all-star performance from every single player out there on the field. Great stuff. Thank you to both of our players and fans who've coached these teams this far. We might be saying goodbye to the Badgers this season, but what a great job you've done. Very thankful for your participation here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the winner's side of the bracket coming up next, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.